Hello, my lovelies. I wanted to come on this morning and just have a chat and just speak about what I've been feeling and what I've been seeing in my visions. So this morning, as I was getting up, I was shown a scene, and usually images are shown to me metaphorically. So I'll see a snapshot of an image, and then I'll feel into that image, and I'll feel the emotions around it, and I'll feel what's coming up for all of us as a collective. So Spirit usually shows me a snapshot of literally like a photo. What this photo showed me was a swimming pool or an ocean, and we are swimming. And this week is a really important week because I'm going to call this video Sink or Swim, because that's how it feels this week. We are at that point where, we're going through the weeks and morale is starting to feel very low right now. And sometimes, we have to hit that rock bottom place to then rise again. This week feels like that. The next 2 weeks are really, really pivotal for humanity, and we can all help each other through this time. So what I was shown was a swimming pool or a ocean, and you are swimming, and you lose your strength, you lose your fight, and you start to sink. And I see an instructor standing at the end of the pool, and he's saying, no, come on, you can do this. You can do this, come on. Go into your inner resolve, go into the depths of your soul, find your inner strength, and take the next stroke. Take the next stroke, kick a little bit more, use your arms, use everything you've got, and keep swimming. And so when I saw that image, I just thought, well, this is right now how the collective humanity is feeling right now, where morale is low and you're kind of wanting to just give up. It's like you're losing hope, you're losing faith, you're losing that, oh, I've been home this time and nothing seems to be getting better. It's actually getting worse. And are we ever going to get out of this hole that we're in? Are we ever going to get to the other side of what we're going through right now? And the message is, yes, we are. This week and the next week are really important, and it's requiring all of us, every single human being on the planet, to now dig deep into their inner resolve and find that inner strength. And whenever I've done channelings, human beings are so resilient. We are so resilient under pressure. We have the ability to swim. We have the ability to rise again. We are stronger than we realize. And when we are challenged to our depths and challenged beyond what we could imagine, we find that inner strength within us. We have the ability within us to rise and find a lifeline, a light, find that inner strength to keep going. And so what we are all being asked right now is to be that instructor at the end of the pool who says to someone, come on, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. Imagine a lighthouse and you're out in the ocean and it's dark and you can't find your way back to the shore. That lighthouse is glistening in the distance and it's showing you a light and it's saying, this way, come in this direction, you can get there. And so that gives you that inner strength that, there's the light and I can head towards it and I'm going to be okay. And so you find that inner strength, you go and you dig deep into your inner resolve and you take another deep breath and you say, come on, I can do this. You start to kick and you start to swim and you keep swimming until you get there. You're being asked now to keep swimming until you get there, to not give up, but hold the light of hope and faith in your hearts, and to be a beacon of light and a lighthouse for others. You know, sometimes we can feel invisible that, or doubt ourselves that, well, what's my light going to do for anyone else? What have I got to offer that is going to help anyone on the planet? You may feel completely invisible that, and doubt yourself that you don't bring anything to the table. And the message is, no, you do. Your light helps so many. You may not even realize how much your light helps others out there. And you're being asked to be that light now, to be a lighthouse. Instead of sinking into fear and sinking, to take a deep breath and stand up and swim, and then help others get out of that, the darkness, out of fear. So it is not a time to hide, but it is a time to shine. It is time to be that teacher, that instructor, that lighthouse, and say, hey, this way, keep going. To hold your groups, if you run groups, to hold your circles, to your clients, your family, your friends, whoever it is that you're helping right now, you know, whoever you can help in the world right now with your light, you're being asked to shine it, not to turn a blind eye, but to shine your light. And I can't stress how important this is this week and next week. It feels like these 2 weeks are where the morale is going to be very low, and sometimes things have to get worse before they get better, but I see and feel things shifting after the first 2 weeks of April. But this week it's feeling like, you know, we're slipping, and we all are needed to shine really brightly now to help someone out there. Say, come on, you know, you can do this, you've got this, you can swim. So we just had the 444 Gateway on Saturday, and I did a channeling with the archangels, and you can listen to that. That will give you strength. There was so much light on the planet, and there were so many beings around Earth that were assisting us, and they were transmitting huge frequencies of light into the planet. So we are being held right now. And when I work with my clients and groups, you know, I transmit huge frequencies of light into their being. And what tends to happen a few days after, the days that follow, the inner, deeper emotions start to come to the surface. So sometimes we think it's getting worse, but actually it's actually getting better. And whatever was hidden, whatever shadow was inside, whatever darker emotions or deeper emotions that we were buried in the depths of our soul, in our cellular memories, they're actually being brought to the surface. And so we feel them at the surface before they are released. These next 2 weeks, you're going to feel those emotions because we've had so much light transmitted on the planet. Those emotions have come up. And so you're going to feel the self-doubt, you're going to feel the low morale, you're going to feel the fear. But I'm being guided to just remind you that there's actually a lot more light on the planet, and you'll start to see it. You'll start to see it taking effect in a few days and in a week or two's time. So you're being asked to have faith, have hope, and in this 2-week period where things and morale is going to be very low, you are asked to be that bright beacon of light and shine, so bright, and say to another soul, come on, you know, you can do this. To be a candle, to be a light, a glimmer of hope, to have faith. You are being asked to have faith and, you know, hold on and know without any doubt that we're going to be okay and we're going to get through this, because we are. We absolutely are. And so, you know, this week I'm working with my groups on the Solar Plexus Chakra, and it's all about this energy of self-doubt, losing confidence, losing faith, losing hope, not trusting in ourselves, not believing in ourselves. We are going to be working on that. So, you know, you can come along and join my groups and have a healing. The links will be in the description box below. But I was guided to share a song today as well, and it's been hovering around me since yesterday. And so yesterday, you know, it was a really beautiful day, and I just took a day off and I just sat in the sun. And it was really important, actually, the rays of the sun, because there's a lot of light codes that are coming in, streaming in on the planet, and it was actually important to sit in the sun yesterday. So if you can this week, sit in the sun. There is a lot of light and a lot of messages coming in from the sun right now. But the song I was guided to share was Rise Up, and I've written a couple of the lyrics. So it's Rise Up by Andra Day, and I'm going to put the link underneath, so you in the description box. So have a listen to it. You will absolutely love it. And the words are really powerful, and the words were so poignant, actually, for the energy of this week and next week. And she said, I will move mountains. I will walk it out. I will rise up like the day. I rise up unafraid, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. So have a listen to that song, because that is the energy that is required, that we dig deep. We dig deep and we move mountains now. Together, we have the ability to move mountains. We have the ability to light the candle of hope, of love, of unity on the planet. And not to think that we are invisible, because we're not. Every single person has something special to bring onto the planet. I so believe that. You know, I see that when I work with my clients. Every single human being is unique and special and different, and has their own unique light to bring to the planet. So what is your light? You know, what is your gift? What do you have inside of you? What can you offer right now to the world? This is what is being asked from you. These next 2 weeks are so important to keep morale high. So be that lighthouse, be that beacon of light, be that instructor at the end of the swimming pool that says to his students, come on, you can do this. You can do this. So if you need to phone a family member who's struggling, if you need to phone a friend, if you need to hold your clients or your groups, or send an email, or put a post on Facebook or Instagram, whatever you are guided to do, do not think that you are invisible, because you'll touch someone and you'll pass on that light of hope to another soul on the planet. And that's how powerful we are. And when we all rise up together, we make a difference in the world. We bring the world back into hope and love and unity and support. So we are here to give each other support. So I hope that, you know, this message has helped you today. You know, I used to think I was invisible and I didn't bring anything to the table, but when we start to take those steps, we realize that each one of us has something very beautiful to bring to the world. And it's about trusting it and not doubting it and not trying to compete with anyone, but just be you. That's all that's being asked of you. Just be you, be your own unique self, and your light is enough for another human being on the planet. Okay? So that is the message today. So I just, if you can, visualize that pool and someone is sinking. What would you do to them? What would you do? How would you help them? You know, how would you help them? It's time. We either sink or we swim. And we are resilient as human beings. We swim. Okay. So I will speak to you soon. I wish you well and peace and harmony. Until next time, take care. Bye for now.